What is an agricultural city? Imagine that towns and neighboring rural counties no longer see themselves as distinct entities, but as neighborhoods within one city. It is a different kind of city. Call it an agricultural city. Imagine that these clusters of towns understand that only cooperation and coordinated effort will reverse population decline and restore prosperity. Now consider our driftless region. It embraces portions of 4 contiguous states: Northeast Iowa, Southeast Minnesota, Southwest Wisconsin, and Northwest Illinois. It is a land of rolling hills and winding valleys cut through by the Mississippi. The 4 areas are united by virtue of their topography. Now imagine numerous agricultural cities within our driftless region, with the exception of Northwest Illinois, which is only large enough to embrace one agricultural city. Each of the 3 remaining states would encompass at least 2. Together, all of these would function as an arc, a cooperative network of farms, businesses, industries, towns, and cities that will help us survive our turbulent times, times that almost certainly will become more difficult. Take, for example, Northeast Iowa, which is comprised of 5 counties: Almaquis, Winneshiek, Coward, Clayton, and Fayette. The economic development directors of each of these 5 counties form a council of government working with the Upper Explorer Land Commission. County directors write grants for individual cities, and the commission writes grants for the 5-county area as a whole. Their work covers a diversity of projects, including housing, sewer and water, transportation, finance, and more. The good work of the commission and the counties is limited by the fact that they rely heavily upon grants for project funding. This is true for all states, counties, and cities across the United States. All rely upon a funding spigot that is close to being shut off. Despite the good works of the Commission and of our county and city officials, the population of our rural towns continues to decline. Too many people are underemployed, too many work for minimum wage, too many live below the federal poverty level. Consider the fact that rural towns and cities are locked in rivalry. Too many towns are divided into factions. Let us remember Lincoln's words: "A house divided against itself cannot stand. Competition between and inside declining towns solves nothing. It makes matters worse." Consider that in a system that relies upon grants, the citizen becomes a passive recipient of gifts flowing from the top down. He loses the ability to do for himself, and the impersonal system no longer needs his energy or imagination. Let us spread the word. Everyone is needed. And we cannot build an agricultural city, let alone an ark, in a society in which people expect things done for them. Inspired by the example of their forebears, men and women of the driftless region are now stepping forth to create a productive economy. As their voices continue to be heard, they will be joined by others. We are one land and one people. We must work together in fellowship.